Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about a very important sector, the energy sector. If you are thinking about investing, the energy world is changing fast. We will look at prediction for energy use in the future and why this could be a great time to jump in. I will keep it simple, no jargon, even suggest some funds. So let's start. Let's look at the chart. This chart is world population and forecast. The blue line is the actual population growth from 1960 until now. We can see population increased from around 3 billion to almost 8 billion. After that, there are two forecast lines. Red lines means medium forecast, green line mean low forecast. In the medium forecast, population keeps growing and may reach about 11.2 billion by 2100. In the low forecast, population will peak around 8.7 billion in 2054 and then slowly decline to around 7.3 billions by 2100. So there is big difference between these two predictions. If population grow more, energy demand will also grow more. If population grow less, pressure on energy and resources may reduce. In this graph, we will understand about world energy consumption scenario. This chart shows how much energy the world uses now and how much we may use in the future. First, look at the blue line. This is the actual energy consumption from 1960 to around 2020. You can see energy use is increasing every year. In 1960, it was very low. On the left side, we can see TOE. TOE means tons of oil equivalent. It is just a way to measure energy. By 2050, the world uses about 13 billion TOE per year. Now look at future forecast after 2020. These are true prediction. The green line show the low population forecast. If population growth is slow, energy use will grow slowly. By 2100, the world may use around 19 billion TOE per year. That is about 46% more than 2015. The red line show the medium population forecast. If population grow more, energy demand will grow much higher. By 2100, energy use may reach almost 30 billion TOE per year. That is about 124% more than 2015. So what is the main message of this graph? The big factor is population growth. More people means more homes, more factories, more cars, and also more electricity. So energy demand increases mainly because of population. Now the big question is, where will this energy come from? Will it come from more solar panel, more wind turbines, more oil production, or more nuclear power plant? This is something we must think about seriously. Between 2024 and 2030, the world expected to add 5,500 gigawatt of new renewable energy capacity. This is almost 3 times more than what was added between 2017 and 2023. Because of this huge growth, renewable energy will generate 46% of global energy by 2030. In 2023, it was only 30%. That means almost half of the world electricity will come from renewable energy. Now let's look at the graph. This chart shows renewable energy capacity. From 2017 to 2023, growth is steady, but after 2024, the growth becomes much faster. By 2030, total global renewable capacity will reach nearly 10 million megawatts. Now let's understand the color in this graph. Dark blue, hydropower. Light blue, onshore wind. Gray, offshore wind. Yellow, solar power. Green, bioenergy. The most important thing you can see is the yellow part, solar energy. Solar is growing very fast. In fact, solar and wind together will increase from about 13% of global electricity today to 30% by 2030. Now let's talk about countries. China is the biggest player. China alone will install more than 3200 gigawatt of new renewable capacity by 2030. That is 60% of total global growth. By 2030, China will have nearly half of the world total renewable capacity. China has already achieved its 2030 solar and wind target 6 years early. So friend, renewable energy is going very fast. But fossil fuel are not disappearing overnight. Oil may peak around 2030. At that time, oil demand could be around 105 million barrels per day. After 2030, demand may slowly start to fall. Gas may grow a little. Gas power plants are useful when solar and wind are not producing electricity. Coal is slowly declining. Now let's talk about India. In India, energy demanding is growing very fast. Our population is large and industries are growing. Electricity demand is growing every year. India will see big growth in renewable energy, especially solar electric, but we will still need some coal and gas because renewable energy depends sun and wind. If there is no sun and no wind, we need backup power. So why mutual fund in energy sector? This fund invests in across energy from oil giant to renewable tech. With all this growth, they can give good return. Here are 4 energy fund for Indian investors. Number 1, ICICI Prudential Strategic Metal and Energy Equity Fund. Number 2, ICICI Prudential Energy Fund. Number 3, SBI Energy Fund. Number 4, DSP Natural Resource and New Energy Fund. The first fund, ICICI Prudential Strategic Metal and Energy Fund, invest in international equity. The other 3 funds invest in thematic energy sector in India. Now we are comparing 4 energy sector mutual fund. This data is taken from Value Research website. The AUM of asset under management of ICICI Strategic Metal and Energy Fund is around 179 crore. ICICI Energy Opportunities 9,800 crore. SBI Energy Opportunity 8,600 crore. DSP Natural Resource 1,700 crore. So here we can see ICICI Energy and SBI Energy have very big AUM. Now let's see 6 months return. ICICI Strategic Metal and Energy gave more than 48% return. ICICI Energy is around 8%, SBI Energy is around 4%, DSP is around 19%. Now the most important 1-year return. ICICI Strategic Metal and Energy gave around 87% return. This is very high. ICICI Energy around 20%, SBI Energy around 16%, DSP Natural Resource gave around 31%. In 3 years, ICICI Strategic Metal and Energy gave around 33% and DSP Energy Fund gave around 24%. So in almost every time period, ICICI Strategic Metal and Equity Fund is clearly outperforming others. But remember, past returns do not guarantee future returns.